if you need more than a woman, you need to cheat, you need to go out to show that you're a man. They are not a man. True men do not need women to show their men. Okay. I tell myself, okay, I cannot fall because people are looking up to me.
This is Under Fire with Jessica. Real questions, real hits, and real people under fire. Another bite of the fire. Is it getting hotter?
Let's see.
You're not sweating yet. The weather is too cool, eh?
I'm taking in the heat.
Okay. You are a pastor, right?
I'll call myself a minister.
Okay. So, does it get better as a pastor, or do you still get tempted like everybody else sexually? Or the higher you go spiritually, do the temptations just, become like, instead of like arrows, does it become like bubbles? Does it get easier?
Okay, is that question for me or am I speaking for all the men? For me, because not all
any
men,
angle.
Not all men are pastors and ministers.
Yes, of course, no, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, for me, I don't think that has anything to do with being an altar minister or a pastor. Either just personal disciplines, which people should learn how to handle. Okay. I've heard of pastors, people that own ministries, and they feel that. So it's not about getting easier or getting more difficult. I think it's all about your personal discipline. That's the truth. Spirituality has got nothing to do with title. It's more about your work and relationship with God. Personal relationship with God. For me as a person, I've always been a disciplined person to the glory of God. Before I became an altar minister, I had my rules, I had my principles. We have days whereby we're like, okay, this is what we choose to do and we choose to do that. So being a pastor just only solidifies it more. Okay. Now you have more people looking at you, and funny enough, I've always been in ministry ever since I was very young. From the age of 20, I've been working with teenagers, and you always want, you cannot, because of your selfish desire, destroy the life of so many young people that are looking up to you. And that's how I think. I tell myself, okay, I cannot fall because people are looking up to me. Okay. So it's beyond that. It's something personally. Someday I might not be in that location again. But there's someone that always looks at us. So I think it's more about you being a disciplined person, not so much about having a title as a pastor or whatever title you have.
Why is it that when people now move to another location where nobody knows them, they now start behaving anyhow?
Okay, I think that's why, and if you remember my answer, I say it's more about personal discipline. Okay. So it's not about having a title. That title just helps you to how to solidify it. But if you don't have a personal discipline, no matter where you are, even if you are in a place where you are known as a church leader, a pastor, if you want to fool around, you fool around. You can live anywhere and still be disciplined. And you can be in the place where they all know you as a minister and still fool around. So to me, it's all about personal discipline. You make up your mind that I'm not going to do this, and you stick to that. Let me give you an example. Probably before you became an altar minister, you could shake hands with each and everybody, give a side hug with a lady and like, hey, and give some very funny compliments, decent compliments. But once you become an altar minister or a pastor, you are very careful how you shake hands with some people. Okay. You are very careful how you give a side hug. You are very careful about the comments you make, because they are now in a different category. Because what they will have seen before as normal, now they begin to, okay, should he be saying that? So we represent, as ministers, we represent a higher calling beyond the church.
So you're always under scrutiny.
Yes, you represent a higher calling beyond the church. You represent Christ on earth. So you must at all time, with the grace of God, make sure you're an ambassador of Christ. Whatever will cause people to doubt you being a Christian and cause them to waver in their faith, you should keep it. So it's more than the title you have been given. It's more of who you represent, who is Christ Jesus. And that's for me as a person, that's how I see it. I represent somebody before I became a pastor.
So wherever you are, he's there.
He's there. But the people I know as a pastor where I am now, they might not be there. Nobody might even know me as a pastor. So I could do everything there, but the one that sees in the secret, in the open, he sees me every time. So I chose rather to represent him everywhere I go to.
Okay, thank you for that. Last question under fiery. Is it what happened? Okay, you survive. All right. The last question: do men struggle with monogamy biologically, or is it just a convenient cultural narrative? Is it difficult to stick to one woman?
To be honest with you, one person is more than enough load. Okay. So I don't see why you go to another person. Okay, any genuine man that's truly married or you have a woman and you really committed to that person, you know that's a lot of work. I don't see where they have time for another person. So
you don't have the natural propensity to just have 2 or 3 in order to be satisfied?
I even know the one you have already. Talk like you're looking for 2 or 3.
So one woman is possible to satisfy one man?
More than enough.
Okay.
No, it is just people giving excuses for their excesses.
Okay.
You cannot even satisfy, and God help you, you get married to a woman that has a high libido. You cannot even finish satisfying her. Okay, let's say physically, okay. Mentally, you finish satisfying her.
Okay.
You have not finished satisfying her mentally. You want to carry another one. And let me tell you, whether it is, I hope they will not screen this, whether it is side chico, they still need that satisfaction all round, emotionally, physically, mentally. They need everything, financially. My dear, you cannot run all of them at the same time. It's not possible. It's just that she's a side chico, so she needs everything. If it is like, why does she call it by 11 p.m?
Some of them are even more demanding than the wife.
So it's not even possible to tell me that no, it is. See, let's call a spade a spade. You cannot manage a woman. One woman, you cannot. It is too much work. Not talk about you now begin to have another one by the side, another one by the side, another one by the side.
Okay.
You yourself know yourself that you are just preparing yourself for high blood pressure.
So monogamy is not a strange thing?
It is not strange. Okay, I'm not really done the statistic, and that's something I'm going to try and find out. But find out, taking away religion and every other thing, more men, I think the society makes it look at the men are, you have more polygamous men than, I don't think it's true. Let's do a research and find out.
Okay.
And even when it comes to cult and tradition, our parents in those days, like they marry more than one and then all those things, they had reasons for doing that.
Okay.
Not because not talk about our current society now. The notion that it is strange to be what the word? Monogamy. To me, I think that's a lie. You can be. We have seen men and they have stayed. I tell you, most of the ones I know stay with one and they stick with one.
Okay.
So I like people that keep saying that men are polygamous in nature too. Let's have statistics. Let's look at them, including all the ones with side chick and every other thing. I don't think it's true. You can have one woman and stick with one woman and without even looking at another person. Let me even say something.
Okay.
Now, it's all about what do you really want in your life. You have a woman at home. You are paying the bills. Her, everything is on your head. Physically, you need to be there. Emotionally, and if you have handled the woman before, for you single men that say very soon don't have anybody, handling women emotionally is work. And when I mean work, it's more difficult than your boss in the office. It is big work. And I know what I'm talking about. Handling a woman mentally is another work again. Physically, it's work. Mentally, it's work. Emotionally, it's work. And even when it comes to spiritually, it's also work. So, if you think you can just eat here and jump here, you are looking for big trouble.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now moving on to the last level, Inferno. It's supposed to be hot. Heat times 3. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. It's getting hot, yeah? It's getting real. Yeah, you're beginning to sweat.
I think it's not for you.
The studio is hot. So when men cheat, is it always about desire? Or is it often about power and identity?
That's the dicey one.
Oh yeah, it's getting hotter.
Because I've never cheated before, so I wouldn't know why men cheat.
Okay, no, the psychology of men, yeah man.
I don't know why men cheat.
Okay.
That's the simple truth. I don't know why men cheat.
Okay.
So I wouldn't want to say it's about desire or power play. I would just like to say it is more about low self-esteem.
Insecurity.
It's not, but it's because if you don't need a woman to show who you are, to show that you are a man. You are a man before you married a woman. If you need a woman to show that you are a man, then I think you're not really a man. Sorry, men, folks, but that's the truth.
Okay.
If you need more than you need to cheat, you need to go out to show that you're a man, they are not a man. True men do not need women to show that men.
Okay.
And that's why true men can survive anywhere. Sorry to say, men, folks, I don't think for you to cheat on somebody you claim you love, you are just being weak.
Okay. Have another bite?
I can survive.
You can. Your eyes are getting red.
It's your studio.
Blame it on the studio. Okay. So do men usually or constantly experience performance anxiety, or is it that nobody wants to admit it? Because it's not often spoken about.
I don't think men suffer from performance anxiety. Just speaking, I'm not speaking to all the men in the world, so I wouldn't know, and I'm not doing a statistic on that.
Okay.
So I don't want to.
So when it comes to the other room activity, they are always confident and.
Apart from those, I know. Okay, for that, I know that I've heard of men that have health challenges.
Okay.
So if you have a health challenge, definitely you have those anxiety issues. But I think if you are mentally, health-wise, you are fine. You shouldn't. Another thing again that might affect men in that area is the home front.
Okay.
Now you come home and you're all ready and every other thing like that, and you come and see the person, you're all excited, you just see the approach of when you come in is just cold, dry.
Okay.
It's men don't talk about things like this because you always want to be here. But the truth, the same way that women can be turned off, men get turned off too. Yes, men do get turned off because they are emotional beings too. And that's something people think if a man says emotional, you are weak. You are not weak. You are emotional. God made us emotional beings. So you might come up already and you just get thrown off. Immediately you get into the door. The approach was cold, which you try to understand the issue, and you just keep getting cold towards the night. By the time you get to the night and the man is ready to sleep, and then the lady is ready and he's like, sorry, I'm tired. It's not a performance issue, it's the environment that's the problem. That's talking about it for a healthy man point of view. Now if you have somebody that has a health challenge, it could be an issue. And most people that have health challenges, they talk to their doctors about it, they discuss with their spouses. Like in the few I've heard about it, okay, you already know before you. Honest, I've heard of cases where they don't tell them until they get married, and that was really very bad.
That's bad.
Yeah, but most of the time, if it happens maybe in the marriage, they seek medical help. Okay, what's the problem? Could it be work stress? Could it be? So you talk about this kind of thing. I don't think it's a shameful thing to talk when you have a concern. I wouldn't support so much artificial stimulants, and those things have been proven to have side effects. So, and good thing we're in Africa, there are a lot of natural ways of taking care of these things. I have some videos about that. Probably I'll drop my link after this, and you can check them. But there are natural ways of doing some of those things, and just when you have a problem, know you have a problem, talk about the problem, and you get a solution to it. Once a problem is a problem shared,
it's half solved.
It's half solved. So I think that does it.
The last question. Under the inferno. What time is it?
Inferno.
Do you want a drink yet? It's to jump out of the boat.
Men don't quit.
Oh, I see. Real men don't quit.
I said that again. Real men don't quit.
Okay then, let's move on.
Okay.
Did you wait until marriage before involving in?
Okay, like I said, I got to know God quite early as a teenager, so that helped my Christian life. Then, before I got to know God, I was quite very timid. I got the ladies, and I also had a very wonderful mom. she's awesome. She never sat us down as guys and told us anything about anything. But she had a way of talking to us and kept on sending signal into our head. I won't forget the first thing when I was going to secondary school. Then she made a statement, and I don't know how we understood what she was talking about. But I just know I understood what she was talking about. So she said, if you like when you go to school, I say it in pidgin English. And in case you don't understand pidgin English, we'll translate it. She said, if you like go to school, we'll give person Bible to write to here. And somebody just talked to me and like I got what she was talking about. For me as a person, those are
involved in shenanigans.
Yes. So, and that's why if you have parents that guide you, you have to thank God for them. So those are some of the guides. Those things kept me going.
Okay. So
by the time I was becoming of going into my teenage age, I had an encounter with God. I met Christ. So it also guided me again. So I just kept having help. By the time I got to the university, I made up my mind I was not going to get involved in any even normal relationship. Now, those are some of the reasons why people fall. Because when you get involved in a relationship and you keep seeing this person, emotion build, connection build, and that's how you fall. Okay. If you're not into drugs, you're not into smoking, drinking, you don't get intoxicated, it's very hard to just get somebody and do what you do. If you're in your right senses and you're not in a relationship, you'll be sane. So for me, I kept myself until I got married. Okay. Yeah, so that is me. And it's something that I'm proud of. It was crazy waiting. I remember then in university days, some people like, how do you survive it? I made up my mind not to. And I think for me as a person, always get people you're accountable to. It helps you a lot. I was in a Christian group there, and I was the leader. So I had a lot of people looking at me, okay. So it's like even when you want to make that mistake, you have to like, okay, I can't make that mistake, I can't make that mistake. Then with the help of God, one thing I dread the most. Let me even give you a reason why I was also very careful. I mean, I watched a TV series, a TV program then, way back then, and it was a guy and a lady, secondary school students. They went for a party, and I don't party. Sometimes I just don't go for parties. And why not one night stand, and she got pregnant, and the whole lady's life was ruined. The guy they had to kick him out of school. She had to drop out of school. She ended up brilliant student from the drama series. She was very brilliant, but she ended up losing everything. She ended up becoming a secretary. Sorry, secretary, you know, crime affairs, but she had a better life potential. But she ended up becoming secretary. The guy he had nothing. He was just moving from one place to another place. And when I saw that video, I think there was something that guided me. I was like, okay, I don't be like this. Okay. So I had to be focused. I know what I was doing. I don't want a situation where I would just have a baby hanging somewhere. I'm like, okay, I was very careful. I was just careful and knowing God, and I don't want it to tarnish my Christian walk with God. So I think those are the things that kept me. So I had to wait till marriage and learn on the job. Yes, it's the best. It's best to learn on the job in that aspect, right? You don't come in with experience. And that's why you don't come with experience. And I think that's another reason why sometimes men, people think men are polygamous in nature, because if you go into a marriage with experience, you are maybe the former one, which is bad. As a lady, if you go into marriage, and if a guy is a man talk, if you go into marriage with experience, you are maybe the former one, because how do you know how long he's supposed to last if you are not experienced it somewhere before? How do you know how she's supposed to behave if you are not experienced it before? So most of the time you're like, I need that thing I used to have before. And that way you have some of these people. You have something to compare exactly with. But if you go in and you're a novice meet novice, you become knowing in the process. You learn together. So every mistake is fun, every mistake is good. You learn in the process, and you don't have so much issue. So for me, it was a no. Okay. And I'm glad I did. Okay. Well done. That's B. Shoot. As a single man, did pornography, or do you approve of pornography as a way of men to abstain from acts with women that they're not married to? I wouldn't approve of it. Okay. The reason being that it's hard to stop pornography even after you're married. We've had stories of married men that into pornography, and to me that was very wrong. Okay. Back then, in our own days, it was not very common. you could watch an entire movie and you not see more than one thing. Once you get into that thing, they just take it off and so you must intentionally go and look for it in our own days to get it. But now in the society now, it's all over. You watch an advert, it's staring you in the face. You watch a music, it is staring you in the face. It's just all over. Today it's all over. You don't see them there. So it doesn't really help you to abstain. I think find things that will keep you away from stuff like that, because it's an addiction that is hard to stop. You need to make up your mind that okay, I wouldn't do it again. Don't even start it. Don't even start it. So I wouldn't what the word to use now? I wouldn't suggest to people to you can stay without having to do that. And just in case you kind of fall a victim of that, I think you need to talk to your spouse before you get married to, so that he or she rather helps you. That okay, he told me about it, that's something we need to work on, and that, so I wouldn't agree to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Our guest has been amazing. He has gone through the 3 levels of heat and he did not even break a sweat. That's not entirely true. But he endured to the end without a drink. He did not opt out of any of the stages. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And your responses have been really insightful. I know that our viewers today will go home with a lot to digest. Do you have any last words for our audience, both the singles and the married ones?
Okay. Don't believe what society say about or what society say. You don't need a side chick as a man to survive. One woman is enough for you. As a single person, look well before you leap. You can't make that mistake in it. It's better you are single and be happy than married to the wrong person.
Thank you very much. You have been amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. So just as a last palate cleanser, I want to ask you a question. If you had a magic pen now, and whatever you drew will become real, what would you draw first?
Can I have that drink now?
This is supposed to be an easy question. It's not.
Okay, what will I draw first?
Yes.
So I'll do a very big establishment with me sitting as the CEO with branches across the world. I can do anything, right?
Anything.
Yeah, so that's what I would draw.
Okay.
Yeah, and did I take care of most of it?
That is amazing. Okay, we've come to the end of another amazing episode. As usual, let's continue the conversation in the comment section. Let us know. You know the topic, so whatever input you have, put it down there. And if you want to answer the question, if you had a magic pen, what would you draw first? This is Under Fire with Jessica. Real questions, real hits, and real people under fire. I will see you in another episode. God bless you.